The pool house sits at the edge of the property. Felix has been staying there for weeks, even after Susan moved out. And tonight, it's quiet and dark as Susan approaches. She crosses the manicured lawn without really thinking about how she got there. Her chest is tight, her thoughts are scattered. She's furious, and she wants answers. Felix made her a promise, and then he took everything from her. Susan's heart aches as she remembers that at this very moment, Felix has made it so that she doesn't have custody of her children. She grits her teeth in pain, and she looks at her hand. In it, she grips a canister of pepper spray. It makes her feel safe, even if she doesn't plan to use it. She steadies herself before opening the door to the pool house, and by the look on Felix's face, she has just surprised him. Susan doesn't give him any time to get his bearings. She lays into him, screaming about his betrayal. How dare he take Gabriel away from her? How could he slash her alimony like that? How is she going to survive? Accusations just spill out of her mouth. The past, the countless betrayals, things she's never stopped carrying. Some of it's grounded in reality, some of it isn't. But in this moment, it all feels true to her. With every word, Felix's body grows more and more tense with rage. And finally, in a burst of fury, he lunges at her. Susan fumbles for her pepper spray and sprays it in his face. But it doesn't stop him. Felix grabs her by her hair, throws her down hard. She hits the ground, scrambling, and he continues to hit and scratch her, overpowering her once more. She shouts and thrashes, trying to flee, and through the chaos, Susan sees a glint of a knife. It's in Felix's hand. She screams, wriggling her body in a desperate attempt to get away from him. She manages to get a leg free and kicks as hard as she can into Felix's crotch, sending Felix and the knife to the floor. As Felix writhes in pain, Susan darts for the knife. She grabs it, but Felix is quick. He's on top of her again, punching her and trying to snatch the weapon away from her. He seems desperate, maybe even scared. Susan has never seen him like this before. Suddenly, she's the one with the power now. She has the weapon, and she's going to use it. She thrusts the knife into Felix's side. And then again, and again, and again. And she doesn't stop until he's dead.
And this is how Susan would eventually recall the events of October 13th, 2002, while on trial. But we don't know for sure what actually happened on that evening. But what we do know is that after Felix was dead, Susan did not call 911. She did not move the body. She simply returned to the main house, washed the blood off of herself, went to bed, woke up the next morning, had breakfast with her son, and continued about her day. Still did not call the cops. After her son left the house, Susan then tried to cover her tracks. She cleaned blood off her clothes. She washed and hid the knife that she had used. And then she drove Felix's car out to a train station parking lot and left it there. So there's really no telling of how long Susan was planning to not tell anyone anything. Probably hoping that it would just disappear, right? Not be a problem anymore. But also there is record that Felix, after the call he had with her in Montana when she was fuming and was like, I'm going to kill you.
I'm going to come back and kill you.
Felix did call the police and was like, I'm worried. But the police were like, well, she's not there. There's nothing we can really do.
You're like, but she's coming in a couple days. Ooh.
And it took a little less than 24 hours to find Felix's body.
Yeah. So her son Gabriel noticed that she was acting a bit strangely. Mm-hmm. And he said that she seemed distracted, distant, like her mind was totally somewhere else. And it only got worse later that night. So Gabriel, he was supposed to go to a San Francisco Giants game with his dad, but he couldn't find Felix anywhere. So he asks Susan, his mom, where Felix could be, and Susan's face just went white. Her eyes fluttered, her voice cracked. She said she had no idea where Felix was. But Gabriel's like, oh my God, my mom is lying. Something happened. And so this is when he decided that he needed to go searching for his dad. He was going to snoop around. So previously, his dad had been living in the pool house. So on the evening of October 14th, 2002, Gabriel Polk walked to the pool house to search for his father. But when he stepped inside, Gabriel discovered a horrific crime scene.
I cannot imagine.
No. And she let him.
She like, yeah, it's
She let her child find his father murdered.
a 15-year-old child finding the bloody, brutalized corpse of his own father. And like, I don't care what happened prior to this. I don't like, it doesn't matter how terrible Susan and Felix were to one another or Felix groomed her. No child should ever have to walk into something like that.
No,
Ever.
it is terrible.
The trauma, I can't even imagine. So Gabriel didn't even care what his mom did. He calls 911 immediately. And dispatcher answered the call. When the dispatcher asked what the emergency was, Gabriel very clearly stated what he believed happened. He said that his mom had just killed his dad. So he knew upon finding his body.
And when the cops showed up to the house, Susan acted completely surprised. She claimed she had no idea where he could be. She had no idea what they would want from her. And the officers explained to her that according to the 911 call, her husband was dead, and Susan didn't show any reaction to that. When one of the police officers told her that her son Gabriel is the one who found the body, she then screamed out, "Oh my God." And after that, police searched the house and found Felix in the pool house, exactly where Gabriel had found him, and they arrested Susan for the murder. To catch every terrifying moment, subscribe to @CrimeHouse Studios on YouTube.
Because this time, you're not just watching the horror, you're understanding it.